Be yourself. Nobody.
You
Yeah.
welcome to episode 54 of Nerd Cap Podcast. Welcome all.
Yeah.
Or most, Ah, yeah, we got a lot cooking up for you guys. I feel like it's been a minute since we had just a normal episode of Nerd Cap. Even though it's probably been like 3 weeks, I guess. I don't know. But
But,
happy to be
but,
here in the building. And when I say in the building, I mean our respective homes, because we're not in the studio yet. But
oh, I can't wait,
wherever,
brother. The moment we get
yeah.
that studio, rap, brother. Rap.
But thank y'all for wherever you're listening from, whether it's Spotify, YouTube. I don't know if I've even uploaded the last episode to Spotify, but it will be there soon. Uh, welcome. But
Yeah,
no,
okay.
with no further ado, shoot, you ready to get right into this thing?
Let's run it, brother. Let's
All
get
right.
active.
Well, off rip, we know a lot of trailers and movies and junk came out in this past week. So let's just give our quick, thoughts, reviews on that.
All right.
First off, what are your thoughts on the Odyssey by Christopher Nolan,
All right,
or
perfect.
directed by Christopher Nolan?
Super glad that you asked about this one, bro. Mainly because the movie, I've already did my I'm not even about to get into the experience of the movie, bro. I've already made my rant on my own channel, so it's fine. It's cool. Jesus. But outside of the trials and tribulations that I faced in my viewing experience, the movie itself was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Although I'm not going to hold you, and this may be an unpopular opinion, I kind of think I enjoy the original Odyssey more.
Okay. How come?
I'm so of course, they made us read the Odyssey back in high school.
Mm,
Then we watched the movie
yeah.
and shit and whatnot. But there was parts in Christopher Nolan's joint that didn't happen. That I was looking
Hmm.
forward to. Like my favorite part about the Odyssey, like one of my favorite parts, probably like my top three favorite moments in the Odyssey was Polyphemus, right? The Cyclops.
Yeah.
And granted, I could be remembering this wrong. I could be remembering the old school movie and not the book, but
Hmm.
pretty sure I'm accurate in this. That man talked way more than he did. Like he talked way more in the book and the older
Hmm.
movie than he did in Christopher Nolan's movie. Because like,
Yeah, I think there's actually like an actual dialogue that they had because Odysseus like tricked him or something like that originally.
yeah,
He
he
said,
gave him
My
he gave
name
him
is
like
like
wine and all
nothing or
that.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that too. So it was a whole ordeal.
I didn't care for that,
Now
bro.
I'm
Yeah.
with you on that one. I would say the original movie, I kind of picture that's more like the fantasy blockbuster type of deal, which I really did like that one when I watched it back in the day. I'll have to watch it today with new things probably, but and I definitely did enjoy this one. I felt like this version of the Odyssey was like a more introspective version of the same story, pretty much,
Yeah.
and wasn't as much as plot driven as it was just like character driven. Not saying
Yeah.
the other one didn't have character, but I think this one focused
Mhm.
more on the introspective of like the character versus the plot points of him going through the different things. I would say,
Mhm.
which I think there's definitely a place for both. I definitely love this one, obviously, but I think there's a place for both. It's almost hard to kind of compare it because they're telling the same story almost in like a
Is it?
different. What you mean?
I feel like you can definitely make comparisons between the two because I mean,
Yeah, well, you can
you
definitely
would
make
think
comparisons, yes, but I meant
you
as
would
in
think that the
like,
one
mm,
of like with the higher budget would be the
mm,
better film. And I mean,
mm,
visually, it is, but then I
mm,
mean, can you honestly say that too? Because if you go back to when that movie was made and
mm.
compare it from what was available at the time, the old movie was still pretty solid, bro. Granted, I did
Yeah.
like Christopher Nolan's version of Polyphemus because he looked it looked more like weird and twisted. Like bro's eye was like
Yeah.
sideways instead of straight, and like
Yeah.
his features were a little malformed. He did look a lot
Yeah.
more crazy. So I did like that. But yeah, the fact
Yeah.
that him and Odysseus didn't talk, the fact that there was no
Mhm.
dialogue there, and the only dialogue we got was him basically praying to Poseidon to basically
Mhm.
like do Odysseus and his crew up, which also was off timed because another part of that story after they Odysseus tricked them and then got him drunk and they
Mhm.
stabbed him in the eye and everything and blah 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 all that. some more jokers got ate or eaten or whatever.
Mm,
And then when he finally did the sheep thing, the sheep thing was like they tied themselves to the sheep and then they were
yeah,
under the sheep basically. But
yeah,
Odysseus in this movie, they like put like like brush on their back, which didn't make much sense to me. Cause I feel like you can tell the difference between brush and lamb or wool or
yeah,
whatever. And then lastly, um, Odysseus, bruh, like he was in the in the original movie, bruh, in the book, Odysseus was like he was more cocky,
yeah,
uh, in a way. But in this movie, he was kind of just a dumbass, bro. Like he like when he
mm,
shot Polyphemus in the eye or Polyphemus in the eye, bro. I'm like, you didn't need to do that. Like, bro did that back when he first left. This man was
yeah,
taunting him and and stuff like that. He was like, yo, tell like I just know you got bested by Odysseus and all this stuff. And
yeah.
then, that was causing Polyphemus to be like, oh, your name is Odysseus.
Well,
All right, let me go pray your name up.
yeah.
Hey, Father, Poseidon,
Well,
get this man.
yeah. I was with you at first, but then I did remember too, if you recall. So then once they figured out that he could talk, it was like, okay, this is like a conscious kind of being who kind of know what he's doing. So you remember when they left, you remember he like kind of threw, I don't know if he threw it out or like that one of their armor pieces or one of the helmets of his of
Yeah,
his
yeah.
men. So as he was dipping out, he kind of threw out like, hey, I still got like 6 bodies. And so
Yeah,
these
he
are
was
like
taunting them, but like,
yeah. I mean it was now the granted it's still dumb to do. Like it's definitely dumb to do.
yeah,
And like, hey, just put the pride to the side and get
just
away.
go,
But
bro.
at the same time, I was like, yeah, he did kind of taunt bro a little bit. So I was like, I mean,
But it would have made more sense to me. It would have hit better if it was the fact of like, bro had more dialogue. That
mm,
scene still could have hit if they had a conversation to me prior. I mean, granted,
mm,
you can do things that don't require dialogue, but I think it would
yeah.
have been even greater because once Odysseus would have been talking junk, like, oh yeah, remember that, I Odysseus, I'm the reason, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
And then
Well, I think it's
if bro
cool
would have
because he
spat it
was
out right
just
then and there, bro, then it would have
I
been
think it was
something
kind of cool.
different.
'Cause he was just like just sitting there when he did it when he spat it out.
Yeah,
Like he wasn't saying he just spat like as a runner, he spat it out, so they had to kind of turn back. They were like, "All right, so what you about to do?" Like, I don't know.
I
I kind of
yeah.
mess with. I guess your point, but I kind of mess
Because
with
bro, you already
in
got
the
majority of your
context.
niggas
But
clapped, bro. Majority of your crew got
yeah,
clapped. You said you got to leave them. Like we can't take them nowhere. We got to leave them.
yeah,
Every time, bro, it's like we can't do nothing. We'll just go
mm,
to the west and we'll pray for him later on. So I'm like, bro,
yeah,
him spitting that helmet out. I'm like, is that truly taunting you, bro? Get out of
mm,
here, man.
yes,
Like, get out. Just move, bro. So yeah, I don't know. Was moving a little too weird. He didn't seem like he was
mm,
this calculated, cocky, kind of
mm,
like, I'm him type situation. It was almost just like, you know what? I'm
yeah.
gonna just do this just
I,
because, bro. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
just do it
I
just
am with you on
because.
that part. I wish they would lean a little bit more into his like intelligence and wits that he was supposed to have. Like they show like
Yeah.
glimmers of it, but they
Hmm.
show more of like his just focus more so on the flaws than his actual like wit. He might have leaned a little bit too heavy in that part in order
Hmm.
to kind of balance it out. But I'm with you there. I definitely still enjoyed it though. Yeah, I thought it was good. It's kind of hard for me to like I said to compare the other two
Hmm.
because there's certain because of the way the same the
Hmm.
story is being kind of told. Um, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to compare. But I do have to watch the
Yeah.
other one again. Of course.
Also, if I remember correctly, when Odysseus was in like that place with like the white lilies and stuff, like it was multiple of his men in there. It wasn't just him. It was like multiple. If I remember in the last story, like in the previous story, it wasn't just like
Well, are
because I
you talking
remember
about with
him and his
Calypso?
men. Yeah, I remember him and his men both all being on that island. Like not all of them, but like a lot of them were on that island together.
Mm.
And then the time had passed, and this also they forgot about the bag of winds. That was also a thing they didn't
Yeah,
add in the movie.
they
The
didn't add
bag
that
of
at
winds.
all.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
bro. Like I
they
love the
totally just didn't
Odyssey,
do
like
that
the
part.
OG Odyssey. So I'm like,
Yeah.
they were missing a lot of stuff. Like not a lot, but like they were missing some key elements to the point where I'm just like, all right, Christopher
Mm,
Nolan, you made a fake nuclear bomb in
mm,
Oppenheimer. You can put a bag
mm.
with some wind effects in it. You can put a
Yeah.
conversation between Polyphemus and Odysseus or something, bro. Like,
Mm.
what we doing here? I was like, no, it's like they took the cleverness out of him, bro. By skipping those little bits of like the story, cutting out certain parts, it
Mm,
takes away the cleverness that made Odysseus so far to me. Also, smaller note, the whole thing with the axe and the bow, I
mm,
like back in the day, they were like rings, which to me was a lot cooler because you have to shoot an arrow through
mm.
literally a row of rings.
Yeah.
Shooting them through like a little hole in the axe, the holes were like way bigger than like the rings and everything. So I'm like, I don't know,
Hmm.
it just hit better. I still think I enjoyed the original Odyssey, bro. I'm actually probably just gonna go back and rewatch it if I can find like where to watch it. I'm just gonna watch the OG
Yeah.
Odyssey because I think it hit better, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I
but
mean,
I do
that's
still
fair.
like this
Like,
film, bro. You still like this
yeah.
film?
Yeah.
Very good film. If you've never seen the first Odyssey, go watch this one. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah. I like I said, I definitely enjoyed it. I'd give it definitely a high rating. I recommend anybody to see it. The score I think thought was great. I think my favorite scene is probably the siren scene when it was going through there. I know people are critiquing that one, but I actually really mess with that scene. Uh,
It was a good scene. They did that.
yeah.
They did that one pretty solid.
Oh
They did that
yeah,
one pretty solid.
yeah,
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 bro. Bro said, "Ah, ah, ah."
yeah.
What did you hear?
What was the
It told me
song?
things. It told me
Mhm.
things I desired, my deepest desire, things I didn't even know I wanted. To show my greatest, deepest passions, the things that I could want but never could have.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the
right.
man was in
That
agony,
one dude
bro.
said, "Forget that, bro."
Yeah,
Nah,
I
I'm
gotta
not
hear
doing that.
it.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, for sure.
yeah. I did like the Cersei's joint though. I did like that the Cersei's thing where she was like making
Oh
them
yeah,
eat and
turn them into
transforming them into
pigs.
pigs. That was
Hmm.
pretty good. That was probably the
Yeah.
only time I thought Odysseus was clever. Was that was the only time
Hmm.
realistically where I thought he felt like really
Hmm.
clever, bro. Um,
Okay.
yeah, because it's like every other part, I just felt like, because the answers were kind of told to him. I mean, he was also giving answers in the OG joint, but like it seems
Yeah.
like he was heavily relying on these answers. Like, okay, I need to go here, 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 this, and this, and like he was really playing by that structure. Where in the original movie, it felt like he was like, I'm heeding these warnings, but I'm also kind of doing my own thing, bro. Kind of
Yeah.
still, it's still
Hmm.
my adventure, but whatever. But this one, it seems like Odysseus was like, all right, we went here. All right, let's go here. Yeah, I knew y'all were gonna get eaten here, but it was a better chance than going in that whirlpool. It's just like it felt.
Hmm.
Nah, it didn't feel like. It felt like he was on a checklist instead of a adventure with side missions.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. That's fair. Okay.
could be tripping though, bro. There might be somebody, a Christopher Nolan purist out there, be like, I don't care what you say, Jinzo. You don't know anything about the anything. I was
Yeah.
there. I
And
was there.
I'll say the way, and it's a Christmas way, the way he kind of tells is not necessarily linear too. So
Yeah.
sometimes that can kind of work against. So if it was more linear, then some of the things would probably be like, okay, this is exactly why this went this way instead of kind of
Yeah.
rolling it back more so.
Mhm.
So that's understandable as well. I still enjoyed it, but yeah, that's understandable.
Also, Zendaya
So
did not need to be in that movie. Zendaya did not need to be in that movie whatsoever.
I thought she was
You
fine
could have
in
did
it.
a whole, huh?
I thought she did fine. Or are you
She
just
didn't
saying
have to
that
be.
they should have
I'm
got
saying she didn't have to
I
be.
mean, I
I
know
didn't
she
say
didn't
she. Yeah,
have to be,
she didn't have to
obviously.
be
I
in
mean,
there,
it
bro.
wasn't yeah, it wasn't a major part or anything, but
A
I
lot of those
thought what she
actors
did
was
was executed
unnecessary.
well.
Yeah, a lot of those actors were completely unnecessary, bro. And also they made sure Tom Holland's got his check, bro, because
Oh
I
yeah,
I've seen so much of Tom Holland's, bro. Like, oh,
yeah, yeah.
Spider-Man's right around the corner. If I want to see Tom
Yeah.
Holland's, I'll wait until the latter part of July. Like I don't need to see this. I need to see Tom Holland's, bro. I'm like, dang, bro. And then Tom Holland's getting his ass whooped in that room, bro. I'm like, what
Oh
were you
yeah,
training
yeah.
for? You getting
Oh
beat up
yeah,
by a
yeah.
regular
Bro,
shooter.
I was just having a conversation with my brother earlier today. I was like, only part that irked me about like the last scene was that Tom Holland only had to catch one body. Like your dad on there catching like by the tens and dozens. I was like, hey bro, you gotta catch one body.
Yeah,
I was like, bro,
auditions out,
hey, get him out of here, bro.
auditions out here clearing the entire room, bro.
The
And
room,
then
bro.
Tom Holland's getting dropped by a nigga who's just dropping
Look,
weapons in a hole, bro.
this
Like,
is clearing the room to the point that they just start kneeling, saying, "You know what? Hey, you got it, bro. You had to take out one guy
and lost, bro.
who
Bro,
had
you
his
would have
back
thought that
turned at
man was
first."
doing Tom Holland's damn near. He did him damn near worse than Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, bro.
Right.
Man was throwing him in the pots, flipping him over the table, busted his head.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But
But
let's we're gonna keep it pushed. I know we got a lot of topics.
all
But
right.
wait think about that Avengers Doomsday trailer.
Uh, solid trailer. Marvel knows how to make a trailer, bro. Like you said it before. Marvel
If
knows how to make
anything.
a trailer, man. I don't care. They could be showing you open booty cheeks the movie, and man, I'd be like, wow, this is a cinematic
Yeah.
masterpiece because they just know how to make it,
Yeah.
bro. They just know how to do it, and
Yeah. They don't
they
always know how to make a movie, but they always know how to make a
oh
trailer. I will say
oh for
that.
sure, for sure. Honestly, sometimes I feel like after when they make the movie, they just of course they give it to a different team. The guy's just like, okay, so this is all I got. All right, let me figure something out. And bro
Yeah,
strings it
yeah.
together than the actual plot of the movie every time.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. Well,
Shang-Chi versus
they spent a
Gambit, bro.
million dollars on the editor for the movie, and then they give $10 million to the person who's gonna edit the trailer. I'm like, all
Right,
right, now
right.
we need to put butts in seats.
All
Let's
right.
pay this guy.
Now we
Let's
gotta
pay this
start
guy
pulling out
double.
the big checkbook now, bro. Got to get the
All
trailer
right, all
man in
right.
there, bro. But yeah, uh,
Hey, they watch the whole entire movie with a straight face, and then they watch the trailer like, oh my god, yeah, hey, we got
hey, look, they look at the trailer.
it.
Where was this? He was like, it was in the movie. You're like, I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. I don't remember this shit at all.
Hey, shout out to the Infinity War trailer. There actually was a scene in the trailer
Oh,
that was just never in the movie.
bro, Marvel loves doing
Yeah,
that too. They
yeah,
love doing that, showing scenes
yeah,
that don't
bro.
even make it to the final production. I'm like,
Yeah,
what are
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
doing, bro? What are y'all doing?
They telling the
Iconia.
elder. They telling the elder butts in seats. Forget the
I mean,
quality.
they got
Butts
it,
in
bro.
seats.
That
Yeah.
Shang-Chi and the Gambit fight, they
Mhm.
pulled in people just because of that. I mean, just
Oh
because of
yeah,
that. Because I'm like, why are y'all
yeah.
fighting, bro? What is
That,
this? Since when does
yeah,
Gambit
that
feel like he can hang with Shang-Chi?
hang with Shang-Chi, yeah. That'll be interesting. I would say my favorite character that I want to see outside of Cyclops, how he interacts with the
Of
game,
course. Of
is
course.
actually Mystique. Actually want to see how they do a character.
She looks terrible.
It looks not the best. I will say that, but
She looked like one of those poisonous tree frogs in a biology book. I don't like it.
yeah,
I
I
don't
know
like
some
it.
people mention like the hair or the wig. I will say I
Mm.
understand like they're not doing the full body thing like they did in the OG because that took like 16 hours to actually put together. So I do
You
understand
should have
that.
did it.
I
Should
I
have did
still
it.
feel like there was
Should have did it, bro.
it needed a little work. It's not the worst looking one we've seen because Jennifer Lawrence, I think in that last X-Men one she was in as
Ooh.
Mystique, that was the worst look we've got in live action. But
Yeah.
it's not the best. It's not the best either, but I'm sure she
Mhm.
probably won't have too much screen time anyway. I do want to see how she interacts with the Avengers and all that.
I mean,
I think that'll be interesting.
so far
I
we've
do
seen her turn
wish.
into Elena. That's
Yeah, all
about
right,
it.
okay.
Turn to Elena.
Uh,
Which still to this
that
point, bro,
that
it's
that's
funny.
that didn't move me really, but
Hey, bro, I
all
told
right.
I made when I made a video about that, John. I was like, bro, you could have turned into Wolverine or Sabretooth or anything. And somebody got like
Yeah,
was like, bro, just because she can turn into, that doesn't mean she gets the powers of any of these other. I'm like, well, first things first, she actually can turn to Wolverine and pop the claws still. Granted, she
yeah,
doesn't get none of this man's strength, but
yeah,
still,
yeah,
claws, nails, anything are still better than you just turning into somebody who uses straight hands.
yeah, yeah,
Like, bro, get some weapons about yourself and get to scrapping. So, okay, Mystique knows how to
yeah.
fight. Do it
Yeah, she
with
knows how
Sabretooth
to fight
claws, bro.
herself. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so
Like, why you want to
I
make her
wouldn't
fight?
understand her. I don't understand right just watching the trailer, her like turn Justin Yelena to fight her when she could just kind of fight her as Mystique. But I have to see what that plot point is during the movie
I
because
I
just
had I thought that
objectively
they're
looking at it,
probably
I'm
going to
like,
do like one of those what's it called like who's the real Yelena after they tumble around a little bit like which one's the real one
yeah,
type
but
shit.
if they
That's
were
as
like
far as I'm going to do.
already there, like it's usually does as like a trick or something like that. But like it seems like she just did it to fight her in the trailer.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm sure it's gonna be different in the movie. I'm like, all
Hmm.
right, I guess. It actually would
I
have been
swear.
cooler if she was somebody else, and then they
Hmm.
showed her transform into Mystique in the trailer. To me, that would have been a better
Hmm.
impact because being like, oh, it's Mystique, you know what I mean? So, yeah,
Granted,
that
granted.
would hit harder.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking. Granted, that might be the way that goes, bruh. Like the way they do the trailer. Yelena could have ran into another Yelena. It
Yeah.
could be like, oh, what? I'm gonna call it right here. Yelena's ran to another Yelena. They finally meet up. They're like, wait a minute. There's two Yelenas. They fight for a little bit, and then finally they just put it in reverse, and it's
Mhm.
Mystique or Yelena turning into Mystique, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if Marvel pulled something like that. But for the trailer,
Okay.
they had it Mystique turning
Yeah.
into Yelena, so I wouldn't be surprised if they ran it like that. But I swear, if they do something where it is her turning to Yelena and they tussle,
But yeah,
and then it's
overall, I
like,
thought it was
who's
a
the
decent
real one?
trailer.
I swear to God, bro, I'm
I'm a
booing. I'm
tad bit
booing the
more
movie right now.
excited. I won't say I'm like overly
Okay.
excited. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta see it. I'm definitely already wanting to see it, just see what they do with it. Um, like I said, they did a good trailer. I still have my expectations for it story wise. I feel like it's about to be all over the place still, but let's.
Of course.
I'm gonna give them a chance. That's all I can say about it. Like I
Feel
give
me?
them a chance to see if they kind of put this thing
Mhm.
back together properly. I am gonna hate it if in the first scene, they kind of pretty much not gonna say the first scene, within the first 15 minutes, they just delete the nostalgic
For sure, for sure.
characters, or they get killed by Doctor Doom. Some of that, I'm not messing with that if
Oh
they
shit. Okay.
go that
Well,
route.
DJ left.
So
I don't
hopefully
know
they
what
don't
happened
do
to that
that.
man, but while he's gone, let me go ahead and talk to y'all real quick, bro. So, first of all, y'all like the stand necklace, little stand arrow necklace right here? Yeah, it should kind of go hard, huh? You know what I'm saying? There's a case if I'm outside and somebody feels like they want to run up on me, you feel me? And I already got my stand in the back, you know what I'm saying? But just in case, if it gets a little crazy, I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Go ahead and hit that experience requiem, you feel me? So it doesn't really matter. Side note, what else is busting right now? The Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Super Limit Breaking Neo. Long ass name. But brother, I cannot wait for that DLC. Me and DJ be playing that joint. Maybe we'll do something where like maybe we'll get y'all and I don't know, run like some tournaments or some matches or something, bro. Cause we just love Sparking Zero. So maybe we'll do something like that. Y'all let us know what you think about that. What else is going on? Y'all think that new Smash is gonna come out? You think they're gonna like Nintendo's gonna drop like something for the new Smash? Like hopefully. I hope so personally. I don't know, man, because I feel like new Smash is gonna go crazy, bro. First things first, brother. Let's just talk about the fact that, like, in my opinion, my theory, right? I keep telling everybody they're making new models for all the like base roster characters, right? Think about it. Mario got a new roster. Fox got a new roster. Or not a new roster, a new model. Donkey Kong got a new model. Pikachu always gets a new model. Whatever, whatever. Hold on, what is this? PJ out here texting me, bro. Crazy work. All right, back to it. Anyway, yeah, man, all the base roster characters have new models. What did I say? Mario, Fox has a new model, even though his looks a little rough. Donkey Kong, Pikachu, who else? Link has a new model because of Tears of the Kingdom. Um, Samus has a new model. Like I said, let me go ahead and finish this thought though. I do believe that uh Smash is about to drop a new trailer because, like I said, too many new models. Hopefully, they don't use Fox's new model though. Ew, right? Disgusting. But I guess we'll just see, right? I guess we'll see. But who else has man? Who's the main state character? Captain Falcon. He doesn't matter. He don't count. Because they just give him a new model, no matter what. Ness doesn't matter. They could give us Earthbound, a new Earthbound, but they're not going to do that. We'll definitely get a new Smash before we get a new Earthbound. Hopefully I'm wrong about that, but I doubt I am. What else, bro? Hmm. I don't know, son. I just don't know.
All right.
Hey, I done had a full what's it called, man?
What
I done
what
had
were
a
you still
full
going on about Avengers?
no, I was going I did, but I was going on about I started going on about Sparking Zero, Super Limit Breaking Neo, and how that's a long ass DLC name. And I started talking about the possibility of a new Smash Brothers game and why I thought that, it was gonna happen.
Gotcha. Oh, you assume I just weren't responding?
No,
All right.
I knew
Well,
you weren't here. I was like, literally, like, it said connecting, and then you just shot off, and so I was just like,
okay,
okay.
okay,
I was
okay.
like, well, normally,
Oh well.
yeah. I was like, hey man, I don't know if this is gonna even make it to the episode, but let
Yeah.
me explain some shit to y'all, man.
Well, should we just go to whatever next topic is?
All
Sorry
right,
for the
see you.
technical difficulties, everyone. I have no idea what happened.
Hey, ain't that the way? Anyway, all right, man, let's run into it. Let me ask you a question. All right, so you need some mild housework done around your yard, right?
Mhm.
But who would you rather hire? Mordecai and Rigby Patrick and SpongeBob, or the Eds from Ed, Ed and Eddie?
Mordecai and Rigby, bro.
Yeah,
It's probably gonna get wild. It might be something crazy, but
bro ain't finna
like
have a house or a yard or a yard.
I feel like it'll be the most.
Mhm.
Dang, I know I'll probably annoyed at every single one of them, probably, but I'll probably be at least annoyed with them because they'll be kind of funny too at the same time. And something
Yeah,
wild might also happen. I don't know. They might open up a portal and have like an adventure while trying to do the. I don't
bro.
know. It'll be something kind of crazy and wild. But out of the three, I'll go with
Yeah,
them.
I ain't gonna hold you,
Yeah,
bro.
I'll go with them, bro.
Surprisingly, I'm probably gonna go with. I know it's crazy, bro. I'll probably go with SpongeBob and Patrick, bro.
Oh, really? See, they
You
were my
better yet, I
third
take that
choice.
back. Maybe I should go with the Eds, bro.
Yeah, it was neck and neck for me with the
Yeah,
Eds.
I'll probably go with the Eds, bro. I'll go with the Eds
Yeah.
actually. Now I think about it,
Okay.
for a second, I just had to realize how crazy SpongeBob and Patrick can literally let that
Yeah,
shit get, bro. I'm
yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah.
I'll go with the Eds, bro. Because like, granted, they can also still destroy some stuff, do some property damage,
Mhm,
but Double D is the straight man. Eddie, if I'm telling bro, like, hey, bro,
mhm.
put a little money back there, bro's definitely gonna try to make it shake. So, pause.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
recoverable.
absolutely, absolutely, bro. So,
It's recoverable. I feel like Morgan and Rigby, the route to it being like super perfect is gonna be
uh,
crazy. But I think at the end it's gonna be just like,
they gonna summon
oh wow,
Cthulhu,
they
bro.
actually did it. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
All
right. Bet it
right.
up. Uh let me ask you this.
Uh,
In your opinion, what's been the worst Spider-Man adaptation?
you mean like character or
Live
like
action
movie?
animation. Um, just yeah. Any medium. What's been the worst? Or not live? What's been the worst Spider-Man adaptation to you?
Uh,
Even games, if you want to throw that in there.
if we're going games, bro, the worst Spider-Man game I ever seen was when they put Spider-Man in that Avengers game. That junk was garbage, bro. They gave him his own storyline. That junk was trash, bro. His web swinging was trash. His combat was trash. It was the stiffest Spider-Man I ever seen in my life, bro. Um, but if we're talking about like other medias outside of games, it's the worst one. I'd probably have to say is I don't know. I think it was to me Ultimate Spider-Man.
Really?
I think it
Okay.
was Ultimate Spider-Man, like the 3D version of Spider-Man. It was like 3D Spider-Man.
Well, you maybe think about the one that is my choice then, which was
No, it's
it,
not Ultimate Spider-Man. 'Cause I think Ultimate
yeah,
Spider-Man was still a cartoon, right?
yeah. Spider-Man. The one I'm thinking about is Spider-Man, the new animated series. It was like 2003, something like that. Well, they were
Okay.
like, yeah, they were like kind of 3D computer generated
Yeah,
almost, and they
3D
kind of
computer. That's
they
what
were
it
all
is. I
looking
think that's
ugly.
what it is. Yeah, when
Yeah,
they were like
that was my
3D.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hated that version, bro. I was
That thing was
like,
trash, bro. That
anything
thing
that
was.
time that came on, bro, changed
Uh,
it.
turn it off, bro. Turn it
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
I
yeah,
did not like the 3D modeling, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I was a 2D purist growing up, bro. I
yeah,
rarely liked anything that was 3D,
yeah,
early,
yeah,
especially in the early 2000s. I think I know a lot of people like Reboot, the show Reboot. I couldn't stand it, bro. It's just me because
yeah.
I was so young. I was like, this is ugly.
Yeah, yeah.
Turn it off, bro.
And I think the problem wasn't even like that was 3D. The problem was it was like ugly 3D. It was
Yeah, yeah.
like y'all didn't put your heart in this, bro.
I feel like a bit of a hypocrite though, bro, because I didn't like Reboot because the way it looked, but like I also watched Bud Ugly Martians, bro, and that shit was
Yeah,
legitimately ugly, bro. So I'm like, I
yeah,
I was an odd kid, bro. Odd kid,
yeah,
man. I like
yeah.
what I like. Odd dude.
But I'm with you. That's my personally my least favorite.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
So yeah,
okay,
no, that one was terrible though. Absolutely atrocious.
yeah, okay. All
Bro.
right, what you got?
Besides the Sakura and Eno fight, what was the worst fight in the tuning exams, bro? What was like you watched the fight, you just like this ain't it, bro. Better yet, I'll take that. I'll take it a step further. Besides the Sakura and Eno fight and the 10-10 Tamari fight, there you go.
Well, shit, you taking
Yeah,
you
yeah.
taking out
It's
the
a little
worst
too
ones.
easy, bro. I already know someone go 10-10 Tamari. I'm like, even though,
I
don't even get me started.
mean, besides that.
Yeah,
I'm
which
trying
one
to
was the
think
worst?
where there's some what was some bad ones out of that one.
Absolutely, I'm sure. I can think of one right now. Honestly, I
I who did the guy with the sand with the puppets, Garza brother?
Conqueror.
Who did he fight? Yeah, who did
And
he fight
bro,
again?
he fought some lame ass contortionist nigga, bro. And like,
Yeah, because I was just thinking about. I don't think I would really mess with that one in particular. I was like,
yeah,
that could have been like they could have put him against somebody else. So I'll probably go with that one.
you know
And I
what?
was like, yeah,
All right, and that's fair. Honestly, that's fair. Cause like literally the cool like there was a lot of fights that were actually kind of lackluster, but the way the
yeah,
person pulled off the win was what made it like fire.
yeah,
Like Conqueror, like I said, he was getting the dude could like dislocate his body parts and like wrap you up, and then like basically
yeah,
like, yeah, you keep moving, I'll break your neck or whatever. And Conqueror did like he moved and bro supposedly snapped Conqueror's neck, and then
yeah,
his face broke off. He saw it was a puppet, and Conqueror was actually
yeah,
wrapped up in his puppet joint, and then he like broke that nigga's like everything.
yeah.
So I guess that was cool, but like yeah, the fight was kind of trash.
It was cool, but yeah, but up to like that point, it was like okay,
Honestly,
whatever.
bro, I feel like I want to say Sasuke. The Lions Barrage was fire. The Lions
Mhm.
Barrage was so sick, but it's kind of bro was literally like he was going through the whole curse mark thing. Bro's the guy he was fighting was some dude whose his whole thing was like gripping you up and sucking your chakra out. Pause.
Yeah,
And Sasuke basically dropped him with like a rolling kick, bro, to the chest.
yeah, yeah,
You know what? No, Dosu versus Choji. That was kind of boring. Yeah, Dosu, my dog Dosu. The dude who looked like the mummy, like a mummy man. Yeah, like his head wrapped. He
yeah,
had that big
yeah,
fur cowl. Yeah,
yeah,
Choji like ran at him with a human boulder and then missed. He went into a wall, I believe. And then Dosu did this joint where he vibrated the water molecules in Choji's body and knocked him out,
yeah.
bro. I was like, oh my God. It was
Oh
sick how he
yeah,
did it. But I was like, it's kind of boring. It's
oh
kind of
yeah,
boring.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
with you on that one. I'm with
Yeah,
you on that one.
Dosu versus Choji for sure. That probably was the most boring one. But Dosu was my dog though. Really wish he didn't get mopped up by Gara on the rooftop. But what can you do?
What can you do?
When you done all you can, and like you can make it through. Anyway, shout out to gospel. Anyway, what you got for me, bro?
All right. Who would win in the fight? The Bride from Kill Bill versus live action Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, brother. Depending if you're like a numbskull, like some of these people I've seen on TikTok live, bro, they be like, Black Widow scales to hold. I'm like, bro, shut, bro. Ugh, niggas make me sick, bro. Jeez. NPCs. Bro, the Bride is just durable, bro. I don't know what to say. I rarely see
Mhm.
Scarlett Johansson take damage.
She was tortured a couple. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
Bride's been
tortured is
tortured here,
like,
so.
come on now. Yeah, you ain't got no choice but to take damage. But the Bride be in full combat taking damage, and sometimes
Yeah.
not. Because I mean, we saw when she was fighting when she did the whole Yakuza hideout thing,
Hmm.
bro, she was damn near flawless in that thing, bro. She was going
Yeah.
crazy. She was going
Yeah.
crazy. Now ask yourself, could Black Widow handle that? I've only seen Black Widow handle maybe two guys at a time, five,
I think it's 3 or 4. I've seen her handle.
compared to what,
Um.
hundreds? Hundreds.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Bride, bro. And she don't be doing with no
Yeah.
gun, bro. Bride be
Yeah. Yeah. If she used the gun, like that would be
yeah. Yeah, Black
OP
Widow though.
OP almost.
I don't think Black Widow's pulling it off with her batons, bro.
Okay. Okay.
I don't
Well,
think she's pulling it off.
if it was just hands, still going to Bride.
It was just hands. I mean, the Bride still has a better showing of hands.
Yeah, I personally would go with Bride
The
too. I was
Bride,
like
the Bride
Black
had
Widow's
three
best
movies
bet is
based on
not
her.
to get close combat.
Yeah, bro, I wouldn't. The Bride is because what is Natasha gonna do to the?
Yeah.
Oh, you just it's just gone.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Blow
got
that
2 minutes
heart.
to take her out for your heart gone. Bro.
Hey, and you're not
So
making it. you're not.
yeah.
You're gonna take 3 steps and that heart gonna explode, bro. So
Uh,
yeah, the Bride, like I said, but the Bride had what, 3 movies, 3 movies,
Two.
2 movies. Yeah, Bride had
Mhm,
2 movies, bro. And Scarlett Johansson. I mean, she had some moments in other movies, but she only had
mhm.
one original movie. So
Honestly, and I kind of hate to say this, but I think her best showing of like a Black Widow's combat might have been her first appearance in what was it, Iron Man
Iron Man
2?
two.
Was it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, she was really kind of doing her thing in that one, and then from there they didn't really show her like that much, like for the
Yeah.
hand to hand and stuff like that. They didn't really show what she
Mhm.
could actually do.
Yeah.
Even though she's supposed to be really skilled, they just didn't show it enough, in my opinion. It was taking out some things here and there with her little like twist, little thing, wrap
Yeah.
around, but they could have
How many
definitely
times? That's
done more
another
with
thing. How many times do I need to see that? How many times do I need to see Black Widow do
that.
the Hurricane Rana on a damn henchman, bro? I'm
Yeah.
tired of that, bro. Meanwhile, the bride is just straight up a million niggas, bro. A million niggas.
Yeah.
Also, side note, while we talk about solid like shorties and fighting, I feel
Mm.
like a lot of people do not bring this woman up, but Atomic Blonde,
Oh yeah.
bruh, shorty, that's still to my day probably my favorite female led movie.
Yeah.
Because the Atomic Blonde, bro, one thing I always liked about that is like they kept that junk a beam. Like
Yeah.
you got like this woman going up against these burly ass dudes, and it
Hmm.
never for one seemed like sometimes people be like, bro, you got this like this dainty woman fighting like all these dudes, and she's no
Hmm.
different. First of all, it's not real. So why does it matter? If it looks good, it looks good. But in Atomic Blonde, I was like, this looks like just what it would look like for a very highly skilled woman to fight some burly
Yeah.
dude. Because, bro, when I say they were knocking her shit loose, just bam, so she get head put through a wall, but like it's just her keeping conscious of like, all
Yeah.
right, come back, hit the dude in the chest, hit him in the nuts, hit him in the neck. She was like really tearing these guys down, and I was like, yeah, this right here seems like this is just a really skilled, very determined woman who, while she's getting rocked around, like she's staying conscious long enough to like drop these
Yeah.
dudes. That staircase,
Yeah.
oh brother, that staircase scene was so good. Oh, I love Atomic Blonde, hands down.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair
My
enough. We'll have to bring her to versus one of these
versus
days.
here, hey, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
All right. What you got?
is the Hulk cooked, bro?
You talking about in the
Is the
MCU?
Hulk cooked in the MCU? Is he cooked? Should we just pack it up already? Is this
It
his
depends
final
on.
stand in the Spider-Man movie? Is this his saving grace?
Oh yeah. If he sucks in Spider Man, bro, just you gotta wrap it up. You gotta or just hope he gets also rebooted with the next reboot.
Reboot him,
Uh,
put Edward
yeah.
Norton's Hulk in there, bro. Put Edward Norton's Hulk. Bring back Edward Norton, and I'll be straight.
Yeah, if he's not good in this movie, then
Mhm.
it's kind of just wraps because y'all have had it's multiple opportunities, and since you with the right situation, if you can't do like a solo movie and you already given like half his movie to other characters or half his arcs to other characters, is like all right, if y'all not gonna do whole justice and he's just gonna be
Yeah,
the cameo,
yeah,
and like hey, it's gonna be cooked if you don't do him right in the Spider-Man film for sure.
absolutely.
And I feel like honestly, I feel like at the end of the film, he's just gonna go back to a regular. I feel like this even not gonna be like a permanent type of reset. It's gonna be some type of temporary thing that happened in the Spider-Man movie, and they're gonna forget it that happened in what's called it.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, he was absent in the Avengers Doomsday trailer, so whatever that means. Yeah, we'll see what happens with this Spider-Man movie. But if it's
For sure.
yeah, if it's not looking good, then it might be kind of cooked at this point.
I'm saying, bro, because you heard the whole thing where there's like Hulk has just been the punching bag of Marvel lately.
Mhm.
Or like, well, for the last X amount of years, Mark Ruffalo has been the greatest punching bag I've ever seen. Like, because bro gets
Yeah.
pieced up by Thanos, he gets beaten by Tony in Sokovia, or wherever the hell that was he was at. He gets beat up by Thor, or don't even have his hammer, or
Yeah.
Stormbreaker. Bro just whoops him up.
Yeah. And
Hulk has
honestly,
been
it's
getting
almost
ass
gonna
beat,
get
bro.
to that point with his next movie. It might get to that point with almost Thor too. Because I hate when they have a very strong character and
Mm-hmm.
we know the character very strong. So
Mm-hmm.
every time they show them they're struggling or getting beat, just show that the ops pretty much is at a certain tier. I hate that they do it to them
Oh
every
yeah, making
time.
him a
Like
jobber. Yeah, making him a
yeah,
jobber.
I like,
Yeah.
hey, show you got to balance it out. Show that they're actually strong as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
have them have more opportunities to just literally just lay
Yeah.
some people out or like
Yeah.
lay waste or something like that, and then show them somebody going mano a mano with them. Not just every time you show them just because we know technically they're supposed to be strong,
Mm-hmm.
them getting beat because then it's gonna make us feel like actually he kind of weak, like at least with these live action versions.
Yeah.
So yeah, they need to do a better job of balancing that out. I'm interested
Yeah.
to see like how they gonna do this whole Spider-Man thing. Like, is Spider-Man gonna look like he's getting a buff, or
I
they
mean,
gonna
you
show
saw it,
Hulk
bro.
look
They
like
like
he's
the webs were
mhm.
like indenting into Hulk's skin and like tearing into his skin and stuff. Like,
I
I'm
gotta
like,
see what it
bro,
look like in action. What's actually going on there?
telling you, bro.
But yeah,
Hulk better get if Hulk gets
mm.
diffed by Spider Man,
It has to be high diff. Like
wrap it up.
if it's not high diff, then it's a problem.
Oh, okay. Like, bro, I need Peter. Like, yeah, I need Peter to like outthink the Hulk in some way. But even then,
I need his
in the
spider
Hulk move.
senses to be going off like every 5 seconds.
Oh, I mean, it is like the evolve. I assume like when they fight, it's gonna be like Peter when he's like fully evolved, like into his like
Mm,
new awakened state or whatever.
mm,
That's probably gonna be the only time, or that's probably gonna be the moment where he's actually like going in because I think those
mm,
webs he was using was his organic joints. So
mm. Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
yeah, a newly awakened Peter versus Hulk. I swear, bro, Hulk better make it worth the while, bro. Because I swear,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if he gets dipped by Spider Man, bro, I'm not playing. It's
Yeah.
up, bro.
Yeah,
It's
it's
up.
over.
It is up. The fact that
It's over
General
now.
Ross had a better showing against Captain America's Falcon with Wakandan technology, but this Hulk
Right,
gets dipped by
right.
Spider.
Yep,
Back,
that would
back
be
it up,
quite
bro.
the problem.
Back it up, bro. Back it up.
All right, let me ask you this. Uh Kuwabara, Bakugo, and Asta walk into a room. Who's the first one to yell?
Bakugo.
Okay.
Because Kuwabara kind of calmed down a little bit. He's even though his voice sounds so grody, his voice is so grody.
Yeah.
Sometimes it sounds like he's yelling when he's really not even just
Yeah.
talking, bro. Just like,
Yeah.
yeah, who's these two punks over here in this room? I'm like, that's his regular volume, so he ain't even yelling.
Yeah.
Um, but Bob goes the first person to yell for sure. Like, whoa, like, why am I in this room with these damn nerds and these
Yeah.
losers, these dorks? And the moment he starts yelling, Kuwabara's yelling,
Yeah.
Oscar's yelling. Oh yeah, bro. So I think it's
Yeah.
Bakugo. Bro's just unhinged. He just at any given moment he started yelling, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was probably
Yeah.
walking before he got into the room, honestly.
Yeah, he might be yelling coming through the
Yeah,
door, bro. Just
yeah,
yelling.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I would say in that situation, yeah, I would have to agree with you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Asta, as loud as Asta is, bro, it's like he was really loud at the beginning of the series, but as the series kept
Yeah.
going, Asta kind of
No, that.
like yeah, like mellowed out a little bit. Like he can still get loud, but like he ain't tweaking like he was like at the beginning, where
Oh
every
yeah.
sentence this
First
man
he
had
was
to.
like tweaking, bro.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
few episodes, bro. Literally, I remember watching the first episode of Black Clover. I was like, yo, turn this off, bro. Like, this
Oh
is
yeah, bro.
terrible. Like,
Yeah.
yo, shut it up, man. Like, oh, his Japanese voice actor nailed that annoyingness, bro. He nailed it.
Mm,
That bro was disgusting.
right.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, so, let me ask you this, bro. Do you think another DC villain deserved a show over Clayface?
A movie?
No, like a show. Well, Clayface is a movie or a show?
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie, bro. I thought they were giving him a show like Penguin. It's a movie.
Nah, it's a movie.
Oh my Jesus Christos, ay Dios mío. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, bro, I
Yeah,
must have
yeah,
Freudian. I can't even call it a Freudian slip. I don't, bro. That was just, bro. What? Okay.
yeah. It's a
Ooh,
movie, bro.
ooh, whatever. Okay. Oh my God, bro. I thought this was a show the entire time. I'm like, all right, yeah, it's a
Dude.
show.
Nah, they putting this in theaters.
All right, man. Hopefully
In
Robert
theaters
Pattinson
across
gets to
America.
fight him. Hopefully he sees Robert Pattinson's
No,
Batman or
this
whatever.
this supposed to be the same Clayface that was in Creature Commandos. So
It was a what?
Creature Commandos.
Oh, the one that beat up on Rick Flag Sr.
Yeah, this supposed to be the same Clayface.
Why does that matter? What does that even matter? Why does that matter?
Well, to show that he's in like the DC, that DC, that they still haven't shown eight. Well, technically, they show Batman and Creature Commandos like his silhouette, but besides that, we've got no Batman out of this new
Also, shout out to
DCU.
Creature Commandos. Where's the new season, bro? I actually like Creature Commandos.
Yeah, Creature Commando wasn't bad. The problem with Creature Commandos is this: is that there's no Batman, no Wonder Woman, and it's supposed to be canon to the verse. It's like, okay, this is great,
Yeah,
but where's the big guns? Like,
bro.
so
Nope. I think it's because they don't want to put Batman and Wonder Woman in them. And I mean, because you got Batman, you got them fighting Wonder Woman villains like I think Cersei's or whatever was in that one
hmm
season. Like Cersei's or
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, bro. I don't. They just I don't know. Maybe they just don't want them to be around. That James Gunn wants to introduce all of them in his verse, in his movie verse first, and then maybe he'll that way they can show what the characters like. They have like a rough idea of what the character's supposed to be like if they did put him in Creature Commando.
Keep in
Maybe
mind, Clayface is getting a movie, and Jon Stewart, Hal Jordan is getting a show on
that to me
HBO.
is the dumbest thing. You know, your Green Lantern is getting a show, but Clayface gets a movie.
Yes.
Clayface. James Gunn
Yep.
ain't even made a Batman movie, but we're getting Clayface, the movie.
Yep.
The movie. Bro, see, that didn't even bother me because literally before 5 minutes ago, I thought he was getting a show. Bro. Man, you're giving
Yeah.
Clayface a movie. There ain't no Wonder Woman movie. There ain't no Flash movie. Y'all could
No
have gave me a
Batman
damn
movie.
Cyborg movie before you gave me a Clayface movie.
Yeah,
Y'all,
bro.
I
Yeah.
would have took a Commissioner Gordon spinoff before y'all gave me a damn Clayface movie, bro. I swear, this is so dumb, bro. Well, at least I know the budget's because I was wondering, like, what's the budget going to be for like Clayface and doing, because you know how he be looking and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
like for a TV show, this isn't going to be that great because I'm like, the budget's not going to be good enough to have Clayface look like Clayface. But
He's getting a movie budget.
woo, I better, bro. He better look like Clayface. It's supposed to be like a horror film, man.
It's giving horror elements.
Ooh.
We'll see how they do with it. I said, now does it look good? It looks good. It's just the fact that we're getting it before we're getting all this other big items. So it's like it looks good. It's just a matter of how much I care about it, though. I think
They
that's what it kind
don't.
of boils down to.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna go watch it. I'm interested to see how they do. If it's a good
Okay.
movie, it's a good movie.
I guess.
Regardless of what it's connected to. Now, from a DC universe building perspective, I think they said, well, I think one source said Batman's not in it whatsoever. I don't know how true that is. Um,
Well, it
and
makes sense
okay,
he wouldn't be in there, bro, because James Gunn hasn't created his vision for Batman yet.
yes, and here's okay. I'm gonna say something else about
How you get a
these.
Clayface movie for a Batman
I'm gonna
movie, bro?
I'm gonna say something about villain movies. Okay, I'm not mad at them doing a lot of villain movies. We
I
had
am.
Venom, Joker. We
Hey,
got all these different things like that. I'm
hey,
not mad about that. My problem is at this point in time, here's what you need to do. I'll be more interested if they say, hey, we're doing a villain movie, but it's gonna be like a regular superhero movie, just from the villain's perspective. So the superhero is like a side character in the movie, so they still have interactions, and you're doing it from the perspective of a villain. Give me that. Don't give
you
me
want to know why they're not going to do that? You
villain
want to know why they wouldn't do
zero
that?
hero.
I agree completely with what you're saying. I
Mm,
think that would make it better, but that takes a level of writing for you to be like, okay, here's the villain. Start us off with the villain.
mm,
You show us what they're going through, what they're trying to do, what they're trying to accomplish. Get us
yeah.
invested into their thing. So now when we see, I don't know, Batman, Superman pulling up, you're like,
Mm,
oh my God, I know they're about to foil this
yeah,
nigga's
yeah,
plan, but I'm kind of rooting for I don't know, Mr. Freeze in this movie
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever. But
yeah,
that takes a level of writing that I don't think they want to put out, bro. Because like it can be
yeah,
done because there's been many things
definitely.
I've seen where I'm like I'm rooting for the villain because like just because the way they did like
Yeah,
take Snowfall.
yeah,
We know that Franklin Saint is the villain,
yeah,
legitimately. But like you
yeah, yeah,
rooting for Franklin Saint. Anytime I saw the police, anytime I saw Andre, like his neighbor's dad, the police officer, I'm like,
yeah,
bro, I know you're trying to literally keep crack off the streets, but leave this
yeah,
nigga Franklin alone, bro.
yeah. Leave the crack
He's
there.
just trying to get, he's just trying to do it big in the world, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, why you always hating on my nigga? Like,
All right.
yeah,
Cause like the way they're doing it now, like the villain movies, it would be equivalent if you had a Spider-Man or Superman movie and there was just no villain. Like
just stupid, just a
it's
waste
like,
of time.
yeah. Yeah. Just do it the opposite. You do the okay, if you're gonna do your villain movie, cool, do it. Do it with the hero still present.
Yeah,
So that's the part that I just don't be liking about it.
yeah, yeah.
Cause that if they did that, bruh, I'm telling you, if they did a Clayface, if they did a Clayface movie and said, "Hey, Batman's in it, and he's trying to like kind of evade Batman," like
That's
Clayface, I don't know,
perfect.
becomes like a wall, or something like that, and then you
Yeah,
see Batman, you look pan the camera up, and Batman is like up there, and then he goes to different buildings like that, bro. I don't
Peak,
know.
bro.
I don't know.
Peak.
I don't know,
Bro,
bro.
but that's the thing. My thing is, I don't like the fact that Hollywood doesn't have the balls to make a legitimate villain, in a villain movie. Your villain needs to still be a villain, bro. I don't
Yeah,
like the fact that they be trying to do this thing where they make a villain movie, bro, and then the villain is supposed to be like lighthearted or like, oh, I'm kind of
yeah,
good. Like I'm kind of a good guy. No, you're not. You're a villain.
yeah.
Like like if they
Mm,
do a villain movie, still do it the way like how they did with Franklin Saint. Make him relatable.
mm,
Make it something that we know. But also, there should be a time if there's somebody in this way, bro. He should not be hesitating to cap somebody. If we know this villain is deranged, if there's a kid
mm,
right there, bro, and the kid is in the way, I don't want none of that. I let the kid go because I have a little
yeah,
hard to go. No, bro. Hey, pop him. Gone. Dog, woman, child, nigga, don't matter. If you're a villain, you're a villain, bro. Get that shit, bro. I hate the movies where I'm like, if I'm watching the villain, bro, and it's about the villain, nigga, you need to be a villain 10 toes down. I don't want
mm,
to do none of that other shit. I don't want none of that heart of gold. I'm secretly a good guy. Yeah, I don't want no
mm,
flashbacks to your dead wife.
mm.
Pass it, bro.
I just feel like they just did it too much. It
Yeah,
was like I think there's a time and place for it, but when every villain like that is like that, it loses its sting. Because even in the
absolutely.
real world, there are some people who are just literally just bad
Just
people. It's
evil for the
like,
sake of being
hey,
evil, bro.
so
Like
yeah,
that's
that's just the real world,
need
unfortunately.
that.
So
That's what we need right there. Evil for the sake of being evil. I don't want to know my daughter's sick and that's what I'm doing. Bro, I don't know. I want somebody to say, you know what? I hate you niggas. And this is why I'm doing it. Like, yeah, run it like that, bro. Tired of all this junk, man. This malarkey.
Mhm. Okay.
Ooh, I did not know
Uh,
Clayface was a
let
movie.
me yeah, Cliff is a movie, bro.
Oh,
Let me ask you. Speaking of villains, this is more so Spider-Man territory.
man.
Uh, would you rather have to take the Goblin formula or have to take the Venom symbiote?
Ooh, I don't know, man. That Venom. Are we talking about movies or just in general?
Just in general.
I'll take the Venom symbiote. Give me the symbiote, bro.
Okay.
Give me the symbiote. You can fix Venom. You can't fix yourself, your psyche, like freaking twisted psyche.
Okay.
Oh hell no, bro. Nah, the Goblin man, the Goblin's insane, bro. That man is insane. The fact that the
Yeah.
Goblin's more insane than Venom is crazy to me, but it is what
Yeah.
it is. You can rehabilitate Venom, but that
Yeah.
Goblin formula,
Goblins is
bro.
gone.
Norman Osborn could be like, I'm a good guy now. Bro looks in one bathroom mirror after taking a piss. You're weak. You're weak.
Yeah.
You're trash. You'll never be shit like, oh, here it goes again, bro. I'm like,
Oh
nah,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-uh. Nah.
Yeah. Because like with the
Your
Goblin
psyche's one
thing, you're
thing,
gonna
bro.
be Goblin can be kind of fighting against yourself.
You
The
battling
villain thing you
demons, bro.
kind of find against another entity. So,
hmm You can
so yeah,
overpower a symbiote, but trying to overpower yourself when it's that loud, like, bro,
yeah.
people have a hard time in their day to day going against their like more eviler selves, like in their head, bro, making decisions,
Yeah.
trying to do the right thing. People struggle with that. Imagine if you go and you see a reflective surface and now you're actively talking to yourself, like it's legitimately,
Oh
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And it's like taking you over, it's moving your arms and puppeteering. Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
No. I'm good, bro. I like my demons quiet.
You become a passenger in your own car
You really, ooh,
for a night.
ooh. Yeah, dog. Now,
But
granted, that can still happen in the symbiote because there's been many
it
times
can,
in like
yeah.
comics where the symbiote would just take you over at night. But like I said,
Yeah.
you can rehabilitate a symbiote. But trying that goblin formula,
Yeah.
bro, that junk is that's nah. I can't. I can't, bro.
Fair
That's
enough,
pretty
fair
good.
enough,
That was
fair
a really
enough.
good question, bro. I actually like that one. That was actually really good.
Yeah, appreciate
All
it.
right, this is actually my last one.
Okay.
Um, who was a cartoon bully that you thought was an actual threat?
An actual threat.
Yeah.
Um, dang, I gotta think of some bullies. Da, 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 da.
I'll go ahead and throw one out right now for you, bro.
Okay, what you got?
Uh, Flats from SpongeBob, bro.
You know what's funny, bro? And before you said anything,
Yeah,
I was like, oh, actually, I got one.
yeah,
What's that exact one that came to mind? I was like, yeah, he was a threat. And
yeah,
bro said, I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll go back to the drawing board.
yeah. Hey, bro,
But
Flats
nah,
from
that's a good
SpongeBob.
one. That's a good one.
Because, bro, my thing is like, I mean, we saw at the end of the day. bro was whooping on SpongeBob. He couldn't do no damage. But you know how
Yeah.
crazy you got to be. Like a lot of bullies, they still were afraid of their own parents. Flat threatened to kick his
Yeah.
dad's ass, bro. His dad was afraid to get him.
Yeah.
That nigga said, "Dad, what I tell you about
Yeah.
talking to strangers?"
Yeah.
I think the daddy was shook, bro. That man said, "Nah, he's gonna kick my."
Oh,
Yo, said his dad shook,
oh,
bro.
Jock.
Flat said his dad shook, bro.
Oh, Jock.
That nigga, oh god, that man was fearing for his life, bro. That nigga,
Yeah.
hey, calling the police wasn't even an option.
Yeah. Bro called the whole town, bro. Bro called the whole town. I was like, yeah, I'm good off that.
Bro, trying to look for somebody tough enough to fight Flats, bro.
All over Bikini Bottom.
Oh man, bro. I feel like you're a good bully. If your dad afraid of you, bro,
Oh,
you're a good bully,
yeah.
bro. Your parents, yeah, you're a good bully, bro.
Yeah, if your parents want nothing to do with you,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I
that's
do got a secondary pick though. That nigga from American Dad, that nigga Stelio Contos, bro. Stelio
oh
Stelio
yeah,
Conto, bro. When he came out there, the stuff that man was doing to Stan, bro. That man put him on a slide, held his arms behind his back,
yeah.
rolled that nigga down the slide, pause, and like grinded his face into like the bro. It was crazy, bro. Bro put a damn one-sided ass whooping on Stan. So yeah, my
oh
top
yeah.
two, I probably say my top two, yeah, it gotta be between Flats and Stelio Contos, bro. Those two
Okay.
diabolical bullies.
Okay. Uh
Diabolical.
yeah, Flat Two was a good one. That's probably number one.
I tell you, bro.
I
Having
could
your dad.
potentially give it to Angelica due to like the dynamic from Rugrats. So I'll say Angelica because she was like a constant like
Whooping on them babies, bro.
hey yeah, she was like a constant irritant, bro, and just kind of doing
Yeah,
things. But because they were toddlers, that was kind of made it like yeah, it's kind of she kind of do whatever she want.
facts,
But
yeah.
yeah, I'll give it to Angelica from
You know,
Rugrats.
two jokes that just like slick just popped in my head, bro. Was the bully from Fairly Odd Parents, that gray kid, bro.
Oh
Francis, yeah,
yeah. I can
him,
remember his name.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you know who was actually pretty solid? What was bro's name?
From
Helga was
On.
pretty solid too, though. Helga was pretty good. Helga
Yeah.
and what's that nigga's
Now,
name?
what about the other guy with the green? He had the green
Wolfgang,
shirt,
yeah,
football shirt.
Wolfgang, yeah, well,
Yeah.
Wolfgang,
I
yeah,
was I was gonna
yeah.
say him for my Hey On. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
he was actually. Bro, when I tell you that man, you would think there'd be more episodes where he like teamed up with these people, like the kids, bro.
yeah.
That every time he would see Arnold, them niggas, bro, he would flatline them straight, just flatline them boys, like no
Yeah.
hesitation. Bro, like, hey, can we just get
Yeah.
along? All you see is
And
that
when
hand
their
come in from the
grades, when
stars.
they on like one grade apart or something like that, if I'm not
Yeah, they were
mistaken.
literally like one grade apart, bro.
They had them looking like high schoolers, bro.
Hey, bro, that man was
And
like,
bro was
oh
just
yeah,
in
he
the fifth
passed the
grade.
fourth graders, we're fifth graders. That man was
Yeah.
jacked, bro. That man was built like Super Bro,
Yeah. He was bro like a linebacker, bro, in the NFL.
which was even funnier because there was an episode where Arnold was trying to tutor this one kid who was
Mhm.
like he got held back I think like 3 or 4 times, bro. And he was in
Yeah.
Arnold's grade. And I remember at one episode when they were all playing football together, they had like the big dude who was like held back. They brought him back, I
Yeah.
guess, as a cameo in there, and he went up against Wolfgang. I'm like, I think he lost. I was like, bro, you're older than this man. Like you've been
Oh
in the for like
yeah.
5 years. This man's probably like 15, losing to a team
Yeah.
of this jacked ass 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who it was. I forgot. You remember Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? You remember
Yeah. Who's the bully though?
that? That boy. The main character. What's the kid's name, bro? It was Blue and Mac. The main character, Mac. His
Mhm.
brother. Yeah, his brother, Terrence. How do I remember Terrence's name over Mac's name, bro? That's crazy. His brother Terrence, bro. His older brother Terrence. I remember that,
Okay.
bro. Bro was OD because I remember in the Foster's movie when they first premiered.
Mm.
I think his brother like put them, them niggas in a junkyard and was about to have them eat by like a chain chopper or some shit, bro.
Mm.
Bro, it's insane. That man is crazy, bro. Also, I think you spit on that nigga. Like anytime somebody does something weird, like they hold you down and spit in your face, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
I don't
That's
I don't remember that one as
that's
much,
grounds
but
for our body.
yeah. Facts.
Yeah, I'm catching a
Facts,
body,
facts.
but somebody feel like they gonna spit on me. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Hey, simple as that. All right, which
All
pretty
right.
solid bully though. Pretty solid list of
Yeah,
bullies.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for
All
sure.
right, what you got, bro?
Let me ask you this: Who would you rather have as a mentor, Qui Gon Jinn, Uncle Iroh, or Master Splinter?
Splinter.
Okay, how come?
Splinter. Splinter. Splinter raised four individuals
Hmm.
based off of their personalities, all this stuff, bro. He accepted his sons for the way they were, and that's it. He's a father, bro. Now, granted, Uncle Iroh is basically also a father too. Qui Gon Jinn, he was a father to Anakin because Anakin was an orphan, and he really needed a father figure, bro. Anakin needed anything because his mama had him out in the sand getting slave traded and for race car parts and stuff. Anakin needed anybody, bro. He could have.
Yeah.
Anakin would have been better off with Zabuza, bro, than than when he was. But yeah. So I'd probably Uncle Iroh, he's solid because yet again, him and Splinter. I honestly feel like Splinter doesn't get enough recognition because to me he's just like Uncle Iroh, but there's more of Master Splinter over like multiple
Yeah,
iteration
yeah, yeah.
of the
Iterations. Yeah.
TMNT. But yeah, Master Splinter, bro, he's just solid, bro. Like I said, good father, very wise, very
Hmm.
understandable, given the fact that he has to raise four different boys with like all different, vastly different personalities.
Yeah.
Um, Also, imagine, bro, if you can learn everything, like take everything that he taught, like all four of them. If
Yeah, yeah.
Splinter just locked in on one person, that nigga gonna be
Oh
nasty.
yeah, yeah.
That
Yeah,
boy would
that'd
be
be a
nasty.
threat.
That boy
Yeah.
would be nasty, brother. So yeah, let me get Splinter. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Know what
No,
you gonna say?
that's solid.
Yeah, but I know what you
Uh
gonna say, bro. Yeah. Go ahead,
nah, I'm
little
actually
soldier
going
boy.
Qui-Gon.
You gonna go Qui
Uh
Gon or Uncle
yeah,
Iroh?
yeah. Yeah, I'm actually going Qui-Gon.
Explanation.
Uncle Iroh, for now, we're talking about who you want as a mentor.
Yeah.
Uncle Iroh, obviously great, gives some probably some of the best advice in like animation, but I almost feel like he's uh almost too up there in a way. It was like, hey man, kind of just say relax, have some
Okay,
tea.
I
Life
got
is
you.
like well not so which is great things, but I feel like
You're
I'll probably
right.
need that like a little bit later.
Side
Like,
note, I had to
yeah,
interrupt you. I do
no,
I
you good,
do
you good.
remember exactly what you were saying. Like, because for a minute I'm like father. I'm thinking father figures and master, but I'm like this
Yeah.
was like who would you rather be trained by? So
Yeah, well, basically as your mentor, pretty
yeah,
much. Just
mentor. Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah.
mentor. Yeah,
Honestly, yeah, Qui Gon is
yeah,
probably okay. I see what you're saying. I think that's a good choice.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
And
great
I
choice.
think and Master Splinter, like obviously is great, great at what he does. I feel like he'll be it's pretty close to Qui-Gon, but I think he's more I would kind of need to see more so his what all he could do
Mhm.
outside of dealing with mutant turtles, pretty much. Which I think he'll be solid. But I just go with Qui-Gon 'cause I feel like it's like a balance of everything.
Mhm.
For us if you need to fight or attack or more so I'll say defend. Hey, you be fine with doing that. But also just he has some of that taking it easy, but not just always
Yeah,
like taking it easy. He's
yeah,
when
yeah,
he's on a mission, he can be on a mission, and he always will kind of get advice. Hey, keep your wits about you.
yeah.
You know, take care of your surroundings, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But also when there's a time to rest or time to be patient, like when Obi-Wan was trying to like, hey, master, we need to leave. He was like, well, no, let's see how this turns out
Yeah.
before we get active. I think there's a level of wisdom there, and then a level also of hope. And he's not afraid to kind of go against like the rules too or the grain too, which I
Yeah.
can take all of the other two the same way,
Mhm.
and in some form of fashion too. But so I
Remind me,
think
was
just
Qui
all
Gon
around.
was Qui Gon the one that said was he the one that said don't trust your eyes because your eyes can deceive you? Don't trust your was he the one that gave that speech or was that Obi-Wan? I can't remember.
I was thinking him or Yoda, but well, no, Yoda.
I
I
don't think it
don't
was
think he
Yoda.
said the
Yeah,
latter
because
part.
I remember it
Uh,
perfectly
it
in
might
perfect
have
English.
been. It might have been Qui Gon.
Let me
I
see,
know he was
bro.
dropping some gems in the first half of
Man,
that film.
like you do not trust your eyes because your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust. Yeah, some hold on, bro. Uh, let me see. Who said this, John, bro? It was Obi-Wan. Okay, the exact line is
Was
your eyes
Obi-Wan?
can
Okay.
deceive you, don't trust them. Famously spoken to by Obi-Wan to Luke. That's what it was. It was Obi-Wan to Luke.
Okay.
But
Okay. Oh,
also,
hold
granted,
on.
you could say it probably came from Qui-Gon
Hey,
Jinn.
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
If Obi-Wan's it probably came from Qui-Gon.
Yeah,
So
technically he got trained by Qui-Gon Steel in the after. So
yeah, boy. Qui-Gon's
yeah,
words reign true. Gone too soon. Rest in peace, Qui-Gon Jinn.
right,
A Maul victim. But
right.
yeah,
All right. Let me ask you this: would you rather be able to use a spirit gun three times a year, or have $2 million deposited into your account every year?
give me the money. Forget the spirit gun. What am I doing with that? 3 times a
All right.
year. But if you would have said 3 times a day, I might have thought about it a little bit more. Because, brother, hey, a spirit 3 a day. Boy, the moment I do this, I'm like, bro, oh my god! Like, I
Three
understand
days crazy.
having 2 million a year is fantastic. That's
Mm.
it's great. But if I could bust out one of these at a moment's notice, oh my god! Oh my god! Like, bro, the world is mine. The world is mine. I mean, not really, but like, I could still accumulate 2 million. Probably a lot quicker.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
hey, hey, bro, let me get I don't know, rob a millionaire or something. Whatever. Well, the odds of you being able to be near a millionaire is very low. But regardless, bro, you
Well, not
bust
really.
this out. I can't. Hey, Chris Tucker be around Georgia. Hey, brother.
Hey, bro found a victim day one.
Hey, run to Shaquille O'Neal. Like, hey, brother, you finna deposit some money into a bank account right now. Put it in the
Hey,
bank.
look, and I'm thinking about 2 mil a year.
I'm gonna deposit 2 million a year every year for the rest of my life. Are you gonna see me again real soon? I'm like, look at me, bro. I can literally, I'll probably shoot one off just to show him. I'm like, now understand I could do that. You think I won't be able to find you if you fled the country? You don't know what my powers are. You don't know what I can do. Just put the money in the bag, buddy.
Immediately.
But nah, man, 3 times a year is trash. Give me the $2 million.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair
A
enough, fair
year.
enough. Hmm.
Now, if you would, or if you would have said use it anytime infinitely, I would definitely took that with 2 million.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Use the
Not
spirit
even a
gun
thought.
infinitely. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, give me that.
Okay.
Give me the 2 mil, bro. That's insane.
All right, let me
So,
ask this. Um,
mm,
Korra or Boruto, which is the better follow-up series?
Korra,
Okay.
without a doubt. Legend of Korra. Bro, Legend of Korra. I don't even like to talk about Boruto sometimes. And it's not because, like, bro,
Yeah.
there's some things. Here's the thing. Everybody feels like if you don't like Boruto, you're immediately a Boruto hater because you're just like a Naruto stan. Bro,
Mm,
niggas don't even understand. I was hoping Boruto was going to be gas. The first
same.
time I saw that man had a son, I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. We're going to have a Gohan
Yeah.
situation. This is about to be fire. I was so hyped for Boruto, bro. Even to the point where, like, when he dropped the Ninja Storm, when Ninja Storm was still bumping, he dropped the Ninja
Yeah.
Storm. I immediately added him into my team. That was my main, bro. My main of my
Yeah.
Ninja Storm team. Shout out to my Ninja Storm team of Boruto, Konohamaru, and
K-
a swap
Do
off
you,
between
do
Kid
you use him
Kakashi
in
and
do you use was he in Jump Force? Or was that
Boruto.
Naruto?
I don't remember. Was
Did they
Boruto in
add
Jump
him?
Force? I don't think he was. Was Boruto in Jump Force?
Uh,
Yo,
Did
I
they
think he
add him or am I
was.
tripping?
Was he? Was he?
I could be tripping. It might have just been Naruto.
No,
Obviously
no.
Naruto was in it. But I feel like you used him like when
I,
we fought sometimes.
I might have, bro. Nah, Boruto wasn't in Jump Force, bro. Hold on, wait, hold on, no, hold on, now, hold it. I don't think he was, bro. I don't think he was. I
Okay.
think,
Must be some other agile like ninja character.
oh, he is. Yep, he was in there. Never mind, he's in
Okay,
there.
okay. Yeah. You're definitely okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
now
yeah, I
I'm
definitely, yeah,
recalling
he
it.
was in Boruto.
Yeah.
I think he was in
Yeah,
Jump Force.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
kind of forgot about that one, but yeah, I used him in
Uh,
Jump Force. I'm like, son, I
hey,
was,
I didn't forget.
hey, because you was on the other end of the
I had to
Boruto.
study the combos.
Yeah, on the other end, but nah, bro. Like I said, I was a fan of Boruto, man, but it's just like
Yeah.
his story's just not hitting for me. And like,
Yes. Yeah.
it's not. It's to me, it's just not good. They're doing too much. It's
Yeah.
like they're trying to turn it into Dragon Ball, bro. Like, why you got
Mm.
cyborgs? Why do we got androids? Why we got
Dinosaurs.
aliens? Why we got velociraptors? Why we got all this stuff, bro? For what purpose?
Hmm.
And then they're like, oh, well, here's Naruto's son. So, shoot, we can't give him a tail beast, so we'll just give him an alien. Why?
Oh yeah.
What
Yeah.
you doing? Like, jeez. They could have just took it back to the Shinobi thing, but then their main thing was the world of Shinobi is dead or is dead. My well,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want it anymore. This is a show about Shinobi. I don't want it.
Yeah. 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 Honestly, they should. The show should be based on it coming back.
Bro, that is so dumb, bro. And it's like I'm
Yeah.
like that's like being like, oh, go to watch I don't know Hajime no Ippo. The world of boxing is done.
Yeah.
Now it's a Taekwondo anime. I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want this. Anyway,
Yeah. I'm
they
with you on
turn
that one.
into yeah. It's basically like turning Hajime no Ippo into Baki.
Yeah.
Why?
Nobody wants that.
Hey, nobody, brother. Have you seen
Yeah.
you seen the new
New
Avatar
Baki.
trailer? No,
New Avatar show.
I would never ask you if you watch Baki. I would never ask such a foolish question to anybody. Anything, everybody's been asking me, have you seen the new Baki? No, I've already read that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch it. I ain't gonna like it. I don't like it. But
But you said seen the new Avatar trailer?
yeah, for
Last Airbender?
Seven Haven, the new Avatar.
Seventh Haven.
Seven
Oh,
Haven.
that's what it's called?
Mhm.
Oh.
That trailer
Yeah,
dropped
I
today.
saw it
Yo, you saw it? Dropped
today.
today. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
Trailer dropped today.
For the animated movie?
No. Seven Haven's the one with the new Avatar, like the little girl.
Oh, new Avatar show.
Mhm.
Okay. No, I know it dropped. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that dropped today, and well, I guess they were dropping trailers all over the place, bro. Like they put
Yeah, that's how I was confused. I was like, no,
yeah.
yeah, I just saw the trailer last week. So I was like,
They're dropping that.
okay,
They
okay.
just dropped that trailer today. They dropped the trailer for Spark
Mm.
and Zero Super Limit Breaking Neo.
It must
That
be because of
DLC.
Comic-Con is going on.
I think so. Yeah. They're
So
dropping trailers everywhere, bro. They just put Cyclops and Tokon and Marvel Tokon, that fighting game.
yeah, I
They
did see
just
a
dropped like
screenshot of
Phoenix,
that.
Phoenix Cyclops, crazy.
Yeah, and
They're doing a lot.
Lanterns trailer is supposed to drop tomorrow, but
Who
I thought
asked
they
them?
already
I
dropped the
don't
trailer, so
care.
I was like, all right, I guess we'll see a little more green. All right, bro, show us them both in the Green Lantern suits, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
then we'll
enough.
talk. So
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah, and
We'll
will we
bring it
get
back.
that? Probably not, because like literally every ad, every like screen grab is like them in regular man's clothes with a green background.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
if this is
okay,
Comic Con, this is probably when they'll do it. If there's any other time, it's
it
now.
should be. Hey, if that trailer sucks tomorrow, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Next episode going to be is Green Lantern cooked?
Okay, yeah, for sure. Hey, for sure. Is Green
Yeah,
Lantern cooked?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
I've been holding the faith for Green Lantern. I've been holding on to the faith, bro.
yeah. Like
Mm-hmm.
it has the potential to be good. But I don't like necessarily the premise. Hal Jordan, he's already about to retire. I don't like when they start off a universe or show where like the main thing that we're used to as being either the first or main is like retiring.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I'd rather you just not even kind of show them almost. That's something how they did like the Hank Pym thing in Marvel. Oh yeah, this is Hank Pym, but he's kind of old, and we haven't talked about him until this Ant-Man movie.
right.
Even though he's kind of integral and it was originally part of the original Avengers. I was like, all right, I guess we just go on to Scott
Immediately go
Lang. I
Scott
guess.
Lang. Immediately Scott Lang. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So,
yeah, I don't know. And it's funny enough, Scott Lang also is in the Avengers Doomsday trailer, but he's been such an integral part of like everything that's important. And
why
I
though,
like,
bro? Man,
okay.
Ant-Man being a pillar in so many pivotal parts of
Yeah.
Marvel, like him fighting Kang, bro, Kang being his enemy was the dumbest thing Marvel ever
And it
did.
looks like he's going to be the only one who's going to, well, I guess besides Loki, but only one that's going to actually fight actual Kang. So I was like, hey, wrap it up. But,
Yeah, bro. I
yeah,
mean,
and I don't like dislike him. It's just weird that his movies or his characters been so pivotal. When
yeah.
you literally have Doctor Strange, who was like just in an encouraging situation at his end credits. That where is he? Where was he at? So I'm just I don't know. It's kind of confusing. Hopefully they pull all these things off and it's good,
Oh,
but it is interesting choices.
speaking of which, I guess like we kind of got interrupted when you asked like, what do we think about the Doomsday trailer? We immediately got kind of clipped and sidelined because of the
Oh
connection.
yeah.
But I guess realistically speaking, make it quick. Doomsday trailer looks pretty solid. Like I said, he did say they know how to make a good trailer.
Yeah.
Whatever. Ultimately, the part where Doom or Thor drops down the axe and
Yeah.
doing two pieces of that, like he does that Eisen stopping Ichigo
Yeah.
theme music joint. Fire.
Somebody said they should have put an impact frame right there. I do wish they would have had something like the ground would have shook or it been like some wind or something like that.
They
But
might.
it was just like, it's stop. I'm like, okay, bro, show
Yeah.
they don't
It
do a
was
good
pretty
job with that.
anticlimactic. Yeah, it was almost like there was no there was no
No
impact,
force behind it.
no weight, no more, yeah, nothing. So
Yeah, yeah. Never
they
did
gotta do
something to where like he actually stopped him like in an anti gravity situation, something like that.
it. Mm-hmm.
That's fine if it was no impact. But if that's not the case, hey, show some impact, bro. Show
Yeah,
some impact.
Nick said show an impact frame. Like they do
Yeah.
like the thread where it's like a red
Oh yeah,
skull
yeah,
under.
skull. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
But overall, yeah, the movie was the trailer looked decent. It's all
yeah,
right.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Yeah, man.
For sure. Yep.
Oh,
Well,
lastly though,
okay.
at the Parking Zero joint, I was already talking some smack. So to
Mhm.
any viewers, hey, once that extra long DLC title of Sparking Zero drops, and me and DJ, we probably gonna set some matches up, bro. Probably run some
Oh
tournaments, let y'all beat up on each other. We might jump in there, beat up on y'all a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what's going
yeah.
on. Because this DLC, bro, if you haven't seen this trailer, go watch that trailer immediately, bro. They're adding new maps,
Okay.
they're adding new everything but the
Okay.
characters, bro.
Thank God.
The characters they got coming in there, bro. They got False Saiyan Goku from the Slug movie.
Oh, okay,
They got
okay.
him in
That's
there,
actually
bro.
one of my favorite forms of
Yeah,
yeah.
they got him
Yeah,
in
yeah.
there. They got early Goku, so like when he was fighting like Junior, when he was fighting Junior in Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
So you already know, bro. I love using early Goku. Like, so I'm about to use
Yeah.
early Goku when he they gave him like the Kamehameha wave out his feet to like propel himself and stuff. Chi Chi's in there too. Chi Chi's a playable character for once.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. They got some good
Interesting.
stuff. Yeah, they bringing back some solid boards too from like Tenkaichi. So like the glacier, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Arctic
yeah.
place, the destroyed city, like the one
Okay.
from Tenkaichi,
Yeah.
like the dirty looking one. Yeah, and then two other spots I don't remember, but it's looking good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's what's up then. That seems like
looking
an
fire.
actual worthwhile DLC so far
Yeah, yeah.
from what I'm hearing. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Plus they're adding like a bunch of other, other like in-game features, but
Yeah,
each their own
yeah.
on that part. But I'm just excited for the characters and the maps, bro.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Sound like a bet. Yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah,
looking forward to that then. I might check that out once we end the episode.
yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
that's it.
Shoot.
That's
Well, that's episode
54
54 of
in the book.
Nerdcap. Thank y'all for joining.
Yeah, man. Y'all go read a book and wash your ass.